I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro. Well, hello out there in the land, it's me again, the lazy video gamer, and welcome to this last fireside chat of this season. Yeah, so I'm starting with the best part of it. Why? Yeah, I want to talk about a couple of topics and say thank you. Okay. First, for those people who are interested still in the polymega news, or there are no news, I think it's a ridiculous situation right now. On the website they are still having two different release dates for the gun. And we are now in the time, it's been a year ago they asked for shipping information confirmation. So, and they promised us it by end of the last year, and yeah, but they seem to need some money because they're begging to buy their polymega system games also in bundles. A couple of weeks ago they had such an offer to save 25% if you purchased 3 special games. Maybe they didn't sell it as well, because they wrote, it was really hilarious, that if you already purchased it, you should buy a second one to keep it sealed. Now the polymega and also the games for the polymega doesn't meant to be stayed sealed. I mean, I have some sealed games, and in some cases I was just stupid to purchase the game to keep it sealed, but it was my decision. No company dragged me to or asked me to do that. Or like in the special situation of the Sega Saturn game Euro, I have to check up the year, Euro 96, a soccer game, who was blistered in France, and back in the day when I purchased it a couple of years ago, it was dirt cheap, so it wasn't a loss. But I think it's saying a lot when a company asking you, begging you to purchasing those games a second time, or changing the homepage, the webshop in regular distances, so 1 month, 2 months. They're dropping those games quite often since they started, and yeah. That's one point, okay. But yeah, the next topic is something that I had in mind to talk about also a couple of weeks. You know, I'm not a pro, and I'll normally do a summer break and then, yeah, trying to get a second break by the end of the year, because yeah, I want to play my games as well. But this time I thought it would be nice to let the season roll through the entire summer, so I pre-produced some episodes, but that was leading also to some funny situations, because what I had in mind, the Sega Rally special, would be the last episode of the season. Originally, back in the day when I thought about it, but yeah. Now, there will come in the next season some changes, but I'm not quite sure are they coming or not. First up is one that is for sure. I will do, in the long tradition of the 6 seasons of every show that exists on this, or almost every show who exists on this planet, a little mixture between reruns and re-editings and new content. It is of course a great opportunity to hit also the bell for notifications, cause I will of course made some shows that they're not scheduled in that's meaning. For example, when the polymega gun would arrive. So I also realized that many videos of mine are not getting monetized. So it is. What I think is personally, it's funny. I have now a great and an amazing, for my experience and my expectations, a great numbers of subscribers, and I appreciate that. What I'm getting a little bit confused sometimes is when I am having a video who is not bad at all or something like that, and there are just a couple of views. So yeah, you know what to do. Yeah, that is it almost. I talked about the polymega situation, I talked about my channel. I'm not quite sure. My videos are mostly viewed under the week, and that's okay. And I'm thinking about to make a little section or in YouTube too, that you have an easier way to communicate to me. For example, I'm curious, when was the point that you are stumbled around my channel, and what do you like, what do you don't like? I can do with those informations what I like, but it would interest me at a certain point, of course. Feel free. So yeah, once again, I talked about the polymega, I talked about my channel, and now I want to talk about something that you can't see it. It's in the back of mine. I'm not quite sure about the name. I just heard it also on YouTube, and some influencers talked about it. Wrestlefest. The game Wrestlefest will get an official cab. But I also heard that not all characters confirmed. And for example, like the Legion of Doom or even Demolition. And that brings me to the other thing, or the other topic. Retromania Wrestling. Still awesome, and I love it, and I will get it as soon as I can, also on the Switch. I have it on the PS4. And I will try, of course, getting a physical copy. But yeah, to this game, with the download content on the Switch, the reason for the delay is they had to patching some controller issues. If you're going to handheld mode, if you're going to tele mode, they forgot that totally in their work, and they have to do that. They don't say it when it's done, but I'm guessing around 2, 3, 4 weeks at most, because they are very busy and they're cool dudes. And that brings me to this theory, why it is maybe on the new arcade machine who is coming, not every character from the original in it. Licensing issues, cause the guys from Retrosoft Studio now have officially the license to use Demolition and the Legion of Doom. And yeah, for those who are interested in such a cab, I mean, it looks okay. Is it surely a question that they ask themselves, should I buy it or not? Because yeah, if the Legion of Doom aren't in it and Demolition aren't in it, it's maybe, yeah, not that what we remind from back in the day. But in my experience, I have those caps now quite a while, and I have this game Wrestlefest on almost every cabin playable, in the original version, of course, and it's been out around there since years, and the possibilities to mod your cap are there, and it's not that hard. So I'm asking myself, why should anybody buy this original cap or this original replica cap who is coming out, if those possibilities are there for a long time? And yeah, maybe it is something that I wanna show to you right now. What I think, why people purchasing still official branded caps and don't do it by themselves. So, and that's what I want to show to you, why people maybe don't mod it by themselves. Cause you have to put on the decals by yourself. There are some little tricks that is done really easy and properly. So, but I having those caps, or this cap for, as an example, for 4 years, and I recognized something that is happening with every foil that I put on every cap after a certain time, and I highlighting it especially at the marquee. So you maybe see now what I want to talk about it. Those foils are shrinking, and when you're having a marquee, you just put it over the regular marquee who has a certain decal, certain design, and the foils, the new one, are shrinking. You see after a couple of months a little shrinkflation, as we call it. Here is it almost 2 millimeters. So I cut it back in the day straight to the lines, and after a certain time this process starts to happening. Just for show it to you, when you have the design on it and it's dark, it doesn't you can see it here, right clear. It's the Mortal Kombat cap, or it was the Mortal Kombat cap, and you can see the original artwork. Why I'm putting in on over every design, almost every design that I have, it's simple. It's just much easier, cause if you take the design away, the original design, that goes long. It is a very not funny procedure. So I decided to just put it over, and on this cap I took one design away, and even here of course it has this shrinking. It is one of the newer caps, and it happens, okay? But here I also cut this straight in the line, but you can see it here now clearly. Yeah, it shrank. So yeah, for me that is one possible reason for people buying still new caps and don't remodding another one. But yeah, so I'm now saying thank you for this year. It was cool, it was a wild year. When I'm looking back that I started the first episode a year ago in the panic of the delisting of the Sega games and skip the schedule of the episodes. Yeah, was funny. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay curious and wondering, and remember, the game is never over.